this. We do not claim that we got products that's going to heal everybody, because everybody's body's different. But the testimonies are true, and the testimonies are their testimonies. So the information that you hear is the information that we have facts to back it up. So with that being said, I want to introduce our speaker. Our speaker, guys, tonight is a lady that we got to all be proud of. She represented our country for many years in the military forces. She's a mom. She's also on the board of education here in Texas. And also, guys, she's one of the top speakers in the company. And she's here to share some great information with you. Sales Master Rebecca, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, and it's good to see you all. Tonight, first off, we're going to just kick off with some healthcare products that we're going to, and then later on, we'll have some wonderful testimonies. But the first thing I want to talk to you tonight about is the healthcare kit. So I'm going to go ahead and share those screens, and someone just let me know when you see that.
We can see it.
All right, so basically I'm on your Atomy shopping mall right now, and the one I'm going to talk about tonight is the Healthcare Best Kit. And when we talk about your health, these are probably the most important products that we have for our health. We have amazing supplements. We have, you know, all kinds, vitamin D, calcium, plant-based, so many different things. But if you're really just now meeting Atomy and you have anyone that has significant health concerns, and like Money Sam said, we don't claim to treat, diagnose and cure any condition, but these products have specific properties that we'll touch on tonight. So also I want to highlight that this is the Healthcare Best Kit in here, and it also comes with a free gift. It comes with our Marine Ampoule Gel Mask, brightening and firming. And that is another value in and of itself, but also to highlight, if you were going to buy these three products individually, they would only be 87,000 PV point values. But this special, you get 100,000 PV for this little kit for 155, plus a free mask gift that you can give out to friends. But the reason tonight I want to talk about this particular kit is the HemoHim. The HemoHim stands for H is hematopoiesis. That's the generation of new red and white blood cells. E is for, or actually hemo is for hemoglobin or blood. It works with our blood. The H in hem is hematopoiesis, the generation of red and white blood cells. The I is for immune, and M is for modulation. And the M is important because what that does is it evenly distributes those red and white blood cells throughout your body. So that's why it's very helpful with high blood pressure, diabetes. It's also for anti-tumor and anti-cancer activities. So that's HemoHim is really a baseline. And if someone can mute that mic, that would be awesome. But HemoHim helps us. Our blood is our life force. The blood is what delivers oxygen throughout our body, delivers the nutrients throughout our body, and delivers those immune cells throughout our body. So anyone this is probably the most important product we have in our company. The second one is the probiotics. The probiotics, if you've ever heard the gut brain, our health begins in our gut. It begins with how well our intestines can absorb the nutrients that we receive in our bodies. So we also recommend probiotics to feed the healthy bacteria in our gut that fights the bad bacteria, and to also clean out the walls of your intestines. So a lot of times, you may have heard it before, but we recommend sometimes that you start with probiotics for a week first, and then start your HemoHim, because probiotics cleans out your intestinal walls so that it's ready to absorb the HemoHim and other nutrients in your food as you intake those. And the third one that comes in the kit is the Atomy Color Food Vitamin C. And I did not realize that your body tissues need vitamin C to rebuild. So if you've had an injury or a surgery and your tissues have been traumatized with them cutting in there and putting pins in and all that kind of stuff, the vitamin C is a very powerful way to help your body rebuild itself faster and heal faster when you have those injuries or surgeries or just like burns. If you have a burn on your body, your body tissues need that vitamin C to regenerate your skin. So these are three very key products that I just wanted to touch on tonight. And the value, so these are your baseline, the blood, the life force, your gut, and the vitamin C for also strengthening your immune system and fighting off infections in tandem with the hemohim. So I just wanted to touch on those three tonight. And it's a great value for you or anyone that you want to introduce this to. It's a great value. And that's all I have for the healthcare kit. Back to you, Bunny Sam.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, before you go, and I'm get the question. Okay, so now you got a person that says, "Well, I need to check with my doctor." Why would a person want to take something like this versus taking something that the doctor is giving them?
And so that's a very good question. And we always, advise people if they're already under a doctor's care, there may be some things that contradict their medication, but it's more of a liability thing. And people need to understand that Western medicine and their doctors, it's not in the best interest of the doctors to recommend natural products. So each person has to really listen to their own body. They can listen to their doctor's advice. If there's a known contradiction with a particular ingredient and a medication that they're on, it never hurts to ask. It never hurts to give your doctor the ingredients. Some doctors will surprise you and go, yeah, this looks great, you should go with that. Other doctors might tell you, oh, no, you need to be on this medicine over here, and then try to prescribe it. So each individual has to judge on their own body, their own way that they want to be healed. If they want to be healed through natural things before they go on to medicines and pharmaceuticals that have all those side effects. I had a prescription here not too far back. And when I took out the warnings for that medicine, it was like a roadmap. It kept unfolding and just all of the side effects for that medicine. I didn't take it. And so that's what you have to do. So it doesn't hurt to let your doctor see it, but you have to look at the ingredients for yourself and make a judgment for yourself on what's best for your body.
The reason I asked you that, I have a young lady on the call. I want to bring her on. She don't know I'm going to call upon her, but she was actually in this predicament. And let's hear what she did. I'm going to give her a few minutes. Miss Julie, can you come to the mic? Can you tell the people what was going on in your body and what you did, and what did your doctor tell you?
Sure, no problem. I had been suffering from autoimmune diseases. I have 7 of them for 15 years before I was introduced to Atomy. And I just decided that I needed to try something new. My rheumatologist had actually informed me just a few weeks prior to me being introduced to Atomy that some of the medications that I had been on had put spots on my liver. And so he was telling me that I probably was going to have to change the medication that I was on. So when I was introduced to Atomy, I was kind of at the point where, well, I'm going to have to change anyway, and what I'm taking is not really working. So what the heck, I'll go ahead and try it. And so I did, and I continued to take my prescriptions that I had been given and went on the Atomy products. And I had results very quickly. I was very blessed with that within 4 days, my pain from my rheumatoid arthritis and stuff had diminished. And so the next time I went to my doctor, he actually looked at me and he said, "Boy, you look great. What are you doing?" And I pulled out my Hemohim pamphlet and I said, "I'm taking these all natural products from Korea and I feel great." And he says, "That's amazing." And I said, "You're not going to tell me I can't take them." He said, "No, I'm not. I'm not going to tell you you can't take them." He said, "You know your body better than anyone else." And he said, "If these are working for you, then you keep doing it." And so I continued on the products. And over the period of several months, I just slowly started weaning myself off of the prescriptions until I was not on any of the prescriptions. And I was strictly taking the all natural products. And my health has just gotten better and better. And my doctor is 100% supporting what is happening because my blood work is amazing. And he has seen the transformation in my attitude, my health, my blood, everything. And he knows these products are working for me. And so he supports me 100%. Back to you, Money Sam.
Rebecca, but Julie, don't go anywhere. Miss Rebecca, Julie was in a wheelchair most of the time before she got on these products, and now she don't even need a wheelchair, and she's on no medication. And how much did you lose, Julie? How many pounds did you lose?
I've lost 70 pounds in about a year and a half.
Wow. Can I ask you a question, Julie?
Yes.
Do you mind telling me what autoimmune conditions you had?
Okay, the three worst ones I have are rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, and lupus. I also
Oh,
have beginning stages. I had beginning stages of Crohn's, and the probiotics and the milk thistle. Oh my gosh, they were like
ugh,
amazing, amazing on the symptoms and stuff that I had with that. I was just completely floored about how
wow.
well it, just cleaned my gut out and just, I mean, just all these symptoms and stuff that I was having from these things just started going away. They're just gone.
Wow. Thank you for sharing those specifics, Julie, because I've had people that I've talked to in the past who refused to take or even try the hemohim because they had lupus or fibromyalgia, and they were afraid because hemohim strengthens your immune system that it would cause their own body to attack itself. So your testimony is
Yes.
amazing.
And I will tell you that that was a concern, but I was in such bad shape that I actually thought I can't get any worse. I mean, I already was, if I wasn't using a wheelchair, I was using a walker. I was in chronic, excruciating pain 24/7. And so I just, thought it can't do me any more harm than what is already happening with my body attacking itself. And I really honestly think that the modulation part of the hemohim has actually balanced out my immune system. And
I think
so
that's true too.
yes. And so, um, for people that need extra immune um, organisms and antibodies and stuff like that going to parts of their body, the hemohim allows it to do that. Mine was the opposite. I had too many, and so it's like moderated it down so that, I mean, I don't have the swelling, I don't have joint pain, I don't have muscle pain from the fibromyalgia, I don't have symptoms with my colon and all of that stuff. I don't have any of that stuff anymore. And I haven't had it for months now. Months I have not had any symptoms at all.
That's amazing.
You know what, Rebecca, we got some other testimonies, and cell phone, we're going to get to your question in a minute. You know, I have a young lady she's got her own beauty salon, and I approached her. She's like, I don't want to hear money. You've always got something going on. I didn't want to hear it. But then she got involved, and I want her to just come on and tell her quick testimony. Miss Sherry, come on, tell us what happened with you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sherry from Winsboro, Texas. I started with Atomy about, I guess, almost going on a year, close to now. But the issue I had high blood pressure. I was on antidepressants. I was on pain medication. But anyway, what I did, I wanted to just start off with the HemoHim. So my blood pressure was always high. So when I got the hemo in for 3 consecutive days, when I got up in the morning, I would take my blood pressure and take me a HemoHim, and in the morning and in the afternoon, and I checked it consistent every day for 3 days. And without taking my blood pressure medicine, my blood pressure regulated, completely regulated. So I took myself off my blood pressure medication. And then long after that, I added the probiotics and the vitamin C to it. So I was on a lot of pain medication. I've cut all my pain medication down to nothing, unless I'm cutting hair and did a lot of kids. I may take something, but other than that, I'm totally off of all my medication, and I'm doing strictly Atomy. I have flipped my entire house, and I've just about flipped my entire shop and using all Atomy products. And I mean, that's with the shampoo, conditioners. I even do the laundry soap at my shop. I do it at home. I mean, we have so much to offer with Atomy. So, but the HemoHim is my go-to, and it got me off of the blood pressure medicine that I was taking. Back to you, Mother.
Wow. So, you know, you heard about health products, but this next guest, guys, is a young lady who went kind of the opposite. She's like, I want to see how the skincare works. And she got on, and I want to hear her testimony about the skincare products. Did y'all realize Korea got the #1 skincare in the world? Well, let's hear what this young lady, who's very skeptic about what she uses. Miss Lisa, come on, tell us about the skincare.
All right. Hi, everyone. So, as Money Sam stated, I was very skeptic, very. My skin is very sensitive, and I've always had sensitive skin, and I have to be careful with the products that I use. And I told Sam that I'm one of these people that have my counter is full of different products that I've used from different brands. And I got, I wanted a box of the mask, and I tried it. And I called Sam the very next morning and said, Sam, you're not going to believe this. I tried this product, you guys, and number one, when I put it on my skin, it felt wonderful. It was soothing. In addition to that, I let it stay on longer than I anticipated. But as you can see, my skin, there's no makeup on this skin. No makeup, it shines. Well, that's because I've been using that mask. That mask is rejuvenating my skin. If you look at it, it's for my age, I would say I look pretty good. Back to you, Money Sam.
Hold up, don't go nowhere. Hey, Miss Rebecca, what is going on? You got products that's helping people's skin. We're healing people from the inside, outside, and the outside, inside. Can you explain that to Miss Rebecca?
Yes. And so I just texted everybody, go Lisa. Atomy skincare was my first, that was the gateway drug for me. Not taking care of myself in my 20s and 30s. I was in my 40s when I started using this. And but yeah, our skin, our skin is the largest organ on our body. It's from head to toe. That's our skin. And the Atomy skincare, it penetrates down to the deepest level of our skin and nourishes it. And you can tell by Lisa's face, it is just glowing. So that was kind of my wow, if the skincare is just amazing, I need to try body wash. I need to try, I'm embarrassed to admit to y'all, I didn't take the Hemohim for like the first 2 years because I didn't like the taste, because I thought I was pretty healthy. But when I finally said, you know what, I'm repping this company, I should make myself take the Hemohim. And after 2.5 weeks, I had chronic allergies in Illinois. I had rhinoplasty surgery in 2011. I could hardly breathe. People could hear my nose whistle from my office outside my work office. And after 2.5 weeks, I could breathe through my nose. I could sleep with my mouth shut. My eyes weren't itching and watering. I wasn't taking Zyrtec anymore, Flonase, none of that. So you talk about outside in and inside out. That Hemohim heals you from the inside out, nourishes your blood. It's phenomenal. If there's there's over 100, nearly 200 products, but just the skincare and Hemohim alone are amazing for us inside and out.
Wow. I want to bring a good friend of mine on. This guy, he avoided me for a long time. He didn't want to talk to me. But I told him, I said, man, you need to try these products. And he's like, man, I'm going to try them for you, but man, I don't think that stuff going to work. Let's hear what he got to say. Mr. Glenn, all the way from Missouri. Come on, tell us how these products work for you.
Sam, hey everybody, how you doing? When I got introduced to it with Sam, I was having inflammation real bad in my joints. And Sam, we do the same job, so he knows how much walking and stepping we do. But I started taking on the Hemohim. I finally got onto it with him. It's been about a year, so I tried it. And man, now I can run up the stairs, walk around. There's no pain. There's no joint. But the amazing thing for me is my mom, she's 83, and I got her on the Hemohim, and she went to the doctor, and the doctor gave her report, and she put on the report better. Everything was better. And that's just taking the Hemohim. She's been on it for about 6 months now. And she goes back in December to get November for her next checkup. And we're excited to see that. So, I mean, it really works. Like you said.
Wow. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. We got testimony. I can call testimony after testimony, but I want to bring on one of our leaders. I want to give her a few minutes, guys, because she's the reason why we're all here. Miss KJ.
Hello, everyone. Well, pretty much, you guys did it so great, and I'm so happy. You guys are thrilled. You guys are really already seems to be look like to me already Imperial Master. You guys have all you need. Only thing is, we just have to work together. We get there, And this company actually is so amazing that even the CEO and Jason Sim, all those people, they were that broke. I mean, they start from that broke. They start with a bankrupt, this little tiny restaurant, and they have this become a mega, valuable to many, many people and changing people's lives. I know that Money Sam used that a lot, changing people's life. You know what? It goes to personal. Changing my life, it counts. And I want to make sure that I do the same thing to other people. This product actually transforming many people's life, and also disabled people. I see one gentleman, he was in a barbershop another day. He was walking with a cane. He's a young man. And he was walking with a cane. I tell him, can I give you something? Then he said, what do you mean? I said, well, I think I can help you. I don't even ask what's wrong with him. I just simply wanted to help him. So I opened up the one pack. I said, let me just squeeze it to your mouth. I squeezed it in his mouth. He took it. And he said, tastes awful. Then the barbershop, he said, doesn't matter what she said, just do it. It'll be all right. You're going to be in good shape. Then you know what? I left because he was the talking. So I left. Then guess what? The guy called me next day, say, can I have some of those? He was walking with a cane, but he walked out without a cane. That's what Barbara tell me when I go back. And he say, let me join the member. Let me join it. So he joined the member next day. And, you know, matter of fact, that barbershop guy, when I met him, he wasn't there. I mean, I went there 4 times. 3 times I went there, he was in emergency room. Second time, same thing. Yes, third time, same thing. Fourth time I went, he was there. When I look at him, I say, man, you got a lot of problem on your body, a lot of inflammation. And he say, I just walk out of the emergency room. I say, let me help you. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to help you. You help. Then you're going to help me tell the other people. That's the guy. So every time I go there talking to other people, he the one helping, you know. So now he never go to doctor. Now people ask him the question. You used to be sick all the time. You be out. Now what's going on? And he going to have to open his mouth. So he's telling the people. That what makes people life-changing. That feels so good. And bring you revenue, that's another thing. And let's do it, Money Sam. Back to you.
Man, I tell you what, guys, you know, we've heard some powerful testimonies. We've heard some information. And do y'all like my Atomy shirt? Y'all see my Atomy shirt? Guys, I'm gonna tell you something.
Looks good.
you know, I just want to ask you guys 3 things. These 3 things. You've been trying one way. What if you could find a better way with better results? You'll never know unless you try it. And then the second question, what questions do you have? If you got some questions, let's get your questions answered. Get back with the person that invited you and say, you know what, this sounds very interesting. I want to get more information. And we'll get the facts for you. And number 3, I want to say this to you. Number 3, which is probably the most important. Guys, this company is on the move. It's growing super fast. And it's going to help a lot of people get healthy and a lot of people get wealthy. Why can't that be you? Why can't that be you? But before we leave, guys, I had the cell phone. I told him I want to answer his question or his or her question. Mr. Cell Phone, go ahead. What's your question?
Hi, Money Sam. This is Janice. I do have a question. I have someone that just joined and they were flying tonight, so they couldn't be on the call. But her mother, and the question probably is for Julie and KJ and maybe Rebecca. Her mother has some form of Parkinson, but she's in severe pain. And to the point that all she does is lay on the sofa. But she just ordered the health kit, and she wanted to know about how much Him should she give her mother. So if someone could answer that.
Okay, we'll defer to KJ.
Okay, we can pretty much, I would say, tell her, take some milk thistle too. And also, that's a lot of, things going on. So it's important to have a milk thistle and the omega. Those things really important in her body to repair those, cells damage. It works hand to hand together. So, whatever is an issue that she have, she need to detox those liver so she can actually accept all those nutrients to her body naturally. Okay. So clean those out, and also the probiotic and vitamin C, all those. Okay. She need to take a 6-pack a day. Okay.
6 packs.
Pardon me?
You said 6 of the Him a day?
No. Him about 4 packs. Okay, start with the 2. Then after maybe 3 days, then she can increase to 4. Okay. Then making sure she takes some 6 probiotic, 6 vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important because it goes to every cell in your body. And it also oxidative damage inside your body, it actually repairs it. It's a pretty radical, you know. So yeah, that's what she needs. And also that when she take a milk thistle, tell her take a 2 at a time. Okay, after the breakfast, don't never take it with the our hemohim. Give a space, but hour and a half in between
Right.
those. Hemohim, take it in empty stomach and the probiotic. And also she can take it with the vitamin C together. All those, she can take it together. Then after breakfast, you know, then in between those, hour and a half, then she can take those milk thistle.
And tell her to take it with warm
Okay.
Take
water.
a 2. Mhm.
Tell her
Thank
to
you
take
so
it with warm
Yeah,
water
take
too.
it with the warm water, hemohim. Okay.
Thank
And
you so
also,
much.
and
Mhm.
also, I want to clear something up. When she was talking about vitamin C, she's not talking about regular vitamin C. Our vitamin C is different than regular vitamin C.
Yeah.
Ours is a colorful vitamin C. I want to clear that up because people say,
Mhm.
well, I
It's
got vitamin
made
C.
from the food. Yeah.
Yes.
And also making sure she takes some those omega. Yeah. 4 a day, omega. Or omega. Omega is very important in the Parkinson's. Also that you know, anybody have autoimmune disease, they really need that. And if you know if you can get her some B complex also. B complex actually create you healthy DNA. I also have all the different eight Bs that you need, all that in your body. But nowadays, you know, you get just a B12 shot. But that's not right either, because you need the 9 and the 12 the most. But all these 8 different B's there to create your healthy DNA, your function, your brain, and your nail hair, and your mobility, metabolism, your liver function, everything. So you got to have that vitamin B complex. Most likely, you guys take a hemoin, make sure you please take those B complex. That's amazing, amazing product. And I see people with the, you know, Bell's palsy everywhere, youngsters. I see the one that I walk into chiropractor, she have her face up and I say, you need to get her some those, you know, B, then she got it right away. So that's really important because now nutrient bio, I hear somewhere, and I read about it, that many people, more than ever, B is important and central because, and the B and C, because the reason is the food is, everything is oxidative damage. We eat too much of oxidative damage food, like a processed food, fast food, anything we can grab and go. That doesn't have that value to our body. It's destroying us. Making sure try to cook at home too. Okay, back to you, Manisa.
Wow. And guys, all these products are our products and they're all natural. That's why I wanted to make clear. Good job. So we did go over a little bit. We normally stay around 30 minutes, but guys, get back with the person. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. We never know how the call is going to go. But before we end, I want you guys to open up your mics